Understanding life means realizing that effort is often invisible and rewards are never guaranteed, which makes every step forward feel heavier than expected. When awareness grows, the weight of responsibility increases. Because ignorance once protected the heart from disappointment. Real maturity arrives the moment someone accepts that pain does not ask permission before entering life. Deep understanding turns simple problems into emotional battles that must be faced alone. Awareness reveals how temporary people, moments, and promises truly are. Growth becomes painful once reality replaces childhood expectations. Life feels heavier after realizing that silence can hurt more than harsh words. True understanding shows that time never slows down for healing. Awareness exposes the difference between who people say they are and who they prove to be. Understanding brings clarity, but clarity often comes with heartbreak. Knowing reality removes the comfort of excuses and forces accountability. Life becomes intense once emotions stop being ignored and start being processed. Understanding shows that not all effort leads to appreciation. Awareness teaches that loneliness can exist even among loved ones. Life feels heavier after realizing that closure is rarely given freely. Understanding uncovers the truth that patience is learned through suffering. Awareness reveals that loyalty is a choice, not a guarantee. Life changes once dreams collide with responsibility. Understanding teaches that healing takes longer than breaking. Awareness proves that people change when circumstances do. Life becomes deeper after realizing that kindness is often misunderstood. Understanding removes illusions and replaces them with reality. Awareness exposes how fast time turns moments into memories. Life feels heavier when emotions are no longer ignored. Understanding shows that not every loss is visible to others. Awareness teaches that stability requires constant effort. Life changes once self-respect becomes more important than approval. Understanding reveals that consistency matters more than promises. Awareness shows that peace sometimes demands distance. Life becomes complex after realizing that love alone is not enough. Understanding exposes how expectations quietly create pain. Awareness teaches that responsibility replaces freedom over time. Life feels heavier when comfort zones start limiting growth. Understanding proves that silence is sometimes self-protection. Awareness reveals that emotional wounds take longer to fade. Life changes when priorities begin to shift. Understanding teaches that not everyone is meant to stay. Awareness shows that growth often feels lonely. Life becomes intense when accountability replaces excuses. Understanding reveals that stability is built, not found. Awareness exposes how much energy survival truly requires. Life feels heavier when understanding replaces innocence. Understanding teaches that some lessons arrive through loss. Awareness shows that maturity means controlling reactions. Life becomes clearer once illusions fade away. Understanding reveals that trust is fragile. Awareness teaches that patience is tested daily. Life feels intense when self-awareness increases. Understanding shows that time does not heal without effort. Awareness proves that growth demands sacrifice. Life changes when emotional intelligence begins to develop. Understanding exposes that some people love conditionally. Awareness reveals that effort without boundaries leads to exhaustion. Life feels heavier once survival replaces excitement. Understanding teaches that healing is not linear. Awareness shows that strength is often silent. Life becomes complicated when truth replaces hope. Understanding reveals that comfort delays potential. Awareness teaches that pain often educates faster than pleasure. Life feels deeper after realizing that endings create beginnings. Understanding exposes how fragile plans can be. Awareness reveals that time is the most expensive currency. Life changes when growth becomes a priority. Understanding teaches that emotional maturity takes practice. Awareness shows that not all battles are visible. Life feels heavier when understanding brings responsibility. Understanding reveals that peace is earned, not given. Awareness teaches that happiness is temporary. Life becomes real. Once excuses stop working. Understanding shows that silence can be powerful. Awareness reveals that some dreams outgrow reality. Life feels intense when understanding replaces fantasy. Understanding teaches that survival reshapes priorities. Awareness exposes how rare genuine care truly is. Life changes when growth becomes uncomfortable. Understanding reveals that mistakes leave marks. Awareness shows that healing requires honesty. Life feels heavier when understanding removes denial. Understanding teaches that emotional strength takes time. Awareness reveals that nothing remains permanent. Life becomes complex once self-reflection begins. Understanding exposes the cost of staying silent. Awareness shows that growth requires letting go. Life feels deeper after realizing that peace has a price. Understanding teaches that awareness comes with weight. Awareness reveals that time waits for no one. Life changes when understanding replaces ignorance. Understanding shows that pain shapes wisdom. Awareness teaches that self-love is learned slowly. Life feels intense when clarity arrives. Understanding reveals that maturity is built through struggle. Awareness shows that responsibility never disappears. Life becomes real once illusions fade. Understanding teaches that awareness changes everything. Awareness reveals that growth hurts before it heals. Life feels heavier when truth becomes clear. Understanding shows that strength grows quietly. Awareness teaches that experience creates wisdom. Life becomes meaningful once understanding deepens. Understanding life fully means accepting its weight and still moving forward.